I was actually just laying down on the couch, and I, at the time of the explosion, was lifted out of my chair into the air, and then I came down and was standing, and I was wondering what the heck had just happened. As far as I knew, a plane had crashed into my house, so it was a pretty chaotic experience. In that moment, I was also concussed, so I sustained a concussion due to the blast, so it was quite the experience.
Did you have to go see a doctor, or did you get checked out?
I did. On Monday, I went to a doctor, and they officially diagnosed me with a minor concussion.
And have you been okay since then? Have you felt anything?
Just kind of brain fog, forgetting things I would usually remember, that sort of thing. But we really got lucky, especially even with the damage to our house, we got lucky compared to a lot of my neighbors.
Right. So, you know, the cause of the blast has just come out. Travis County Fire Marshal says it was the propane tanks and that they were leaking. And I tell you this, what's your response to that?
I mean, it means that I'll be much more careful working with propane in my future houses. My house is thankfully electric, but there's I know a lot of worry going around because that was the cause about how safe other houses are and when you should be getting inspections done and that kind of thing. But it's truly a tragedy, and this is kind of a freak accident, and I think most people realize that, but things like this do happen, so it's good to keep in mind the dangers that can lurk with this kind of thing.
And this house was just built or rebuilt, right?
This house was on an empty lot, a vacant lot, and had just been built up. They were planning to move in a couple weeks from when the explosion happened, and as far as I know, the father was doing the final check when it all kind of went wrong.
So, I mean, the propane had a chance to build up, and it sounds like might have been the unfortunate one. This is not what you want to have happen.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been a light switch. It could have, I don't know if they fully publicized what the inciting incident was, but with that kind of thing, it could just be a light switch that sparked the final explosion. I mean, the video is just kind of terrifying when you see it.
Some of these houses around here look like they might just have to be demolished.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk of several houses around. Obviously, the one right directly left of it when you're facing the house, as well as this one, have had a lot of talks of being condemned fully, and I'm aware that several other houses are currently receiving inspections to know if they do need to be demolished.
And y'all, you said, are you right next door over there?
We're a couple houses down.
Okay.
That direction, so.
And then this is not what it looked like at all. Like, I feel like there were trees and bushes here.
Trees, bushes. It was a nice looking area. Obviously the landscaping hadn't fully been finished yet, but man, it was beautiful and it was a nice house, and it's a tragedy to see it kind of become that pile of wreckage that it is right now, so.
Right, and everybody on this street in the neighborhood has to be thinking of this family.
Absolutely, ma'am. I was one of the people that was on the wreckage and helping to remove some when the guy was still trapped inside, and I feel so bad for him. It was just kind of somewhat traumatic to see his condition. It's a miracle that he's alive, to be honest, and I'm truly happy that I could do anything to help him get out, so.
Right, it feels like a lot of neighbors are kind of helping out neighbors here.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of kind of neighborhood unity going around, and I think that's what has to happen in a time like this, so.
So without being too gross or too intrusive, what was it like? So y'all pulled him out. What was it? Was he conscious? Was he talking?
He was conscious in the moment. A lot of questions were going around, like, is there anyone else in the house? We were asking him, hey, does this cause any pain when we're trying to remove stuff? Because obviously you want to get him out as quickly as possible, but it doesn't mean you can be reckless with what you're removing. So he was coherent. He was definitely severely burned and had multiple lacerations that I could tell, and it's truly was pretty tragic. I'm not going to go into too many specifics about the details, though.
Yeah, you don't have to. Anything else that you would like to tell us, though, especially about propane or you know, any fossil fuel, basically, you're going to handle very carefully.
It really, really is about just being careful, making sure you have your inspections done. A lot of people think, oh, this isn't a problem. We don't need to have inspections done. This is, you know, a freak accident will occur every now and then, but it won't be us until it's you. It really can be you. And so I encourage you not to live in fear, but I encourage you also to recognize that you're not safe from tragedy. It can always occur. So please be careful and safe out there.
All right.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.